an ongoing deepfake menace in India that is untamed at the moment. Narayana Murthy, the IT veteran, says he has now been subject to a deepfake video. In the video claims that one can earn up to 2.5 lakh rupees in just a single day. Have you seen the video, Karthik?
I haven't seen the video, to be honest, and when I tried to search for it also, I wasn't really sure that the videos that I'm watching, are these the ones that he's referring to? Are these real? Are these fake? But the specific videos that he's referring to, which link Mr. Narayana Murthy, you know, a very, very admired entrepreneur and a very admired sort of stalwart of corporate India, despite the recent controversies where he's asked people to work longer than they want to. But that notwithstanding, I think the linkages of Mr. Narayana Murthy with Bitcoin trading firms, with algo trading firms, with momentum trading firms, which are using his voice or his video, as the case may be, getting people to believe in their product and getting people, investors, stroke traders, to latch on to those platforms and park their money there, invest their money or trade with their money there, is something that Mr. Murthy has called out, saying that he has no connection whatsoever with either those technologies, the algo trading, momentum trading technologies, or trade practices as they are used, which are very, very different from fundamental market-based trading or investing. So he's called those out, and then there are linkages with Bitcoin companies. There's a British Bitcoin, there's a BTC, etc. And Bitcoin, as we all know, is still sort of, you know, in that legal, illegal, acceptable, non-acceptable territory in India, while there's a tax imposed on Bitcoins and any earnings that you derive from Bitcoins, which cannot be offset against the losses you incur by trading on Bitcoins. At the same time, we don't have a regulatory framework on Bitcoin and or cryptocurrencies of all kinds. So I think, and those debates have also been on for a long time, including the G20 presidency that India was leading, and thereafter even in multiple other forums. But overall, Narayana Murthy has come out and said he has nothing to do whatsoever. He's issued this public warning that his face, his video, his name being used in association with perhaps platforms that offer trading formats that he does not subscribe to. He has no relation to it. And this again comes, what, a day or so after, 2 days after Nitin Kamath released on his own Twitter handle a video which sees an AI-generated video that sees him really talk a lot of sense, which he mostly does. Talk a lot of sense and really, you know, go deep into right ways to invest, what investment should mean for you, India's growth, all of that, which seems absolutely in sync with somebody like Nitin Kamath to go out and go there and put out on social media. And at the end of the video saying that, hey, by the way, whatever you're watching, it's not really me, it's my deep fake. So I don't know, nobody knows yet whether he himself generated it or and put it out there, or he discovered it somewhere and used it in the context of calling out against deep fake. But we also know at the same time that India's own regulatory framework is under development. What is the kind of legislation?
Before we go to regulation, I think also very interesting to point out how exciting and dangerous this is at the same time. And I saw the Nitin Kamath video, and we saw that in the newsroom yesterday. One could not have made out whether it's true or fake. So the video there on your screens, very interestingly, which everybody believed to be true, towards the end of it, he himself says, oh, by the way, this is AI generated. And many people, very young people to people who barely have dabbled with technology, are actually capable of generating such a thing sitting in the confines of their home. So while on one hand it's easy access, on the other hand it is extremely dangerous. Hence the call for regulation that we were coming to. The government continues to say that there will be regulations. The regulations, by the way, haven't really come in so far. Even the advisories have been issued, but a firm regulation is not out just as yet. Not even an interim one. But I believe this will take time, Karthik, before government can come out with a regulation that in itself does not hamper the prospect of AI development, at the same time is able to contain some sort of this growing menace and put a full stop to this.
So I think that debate is still rife in India. That does India want to go the US way, which is a light touch regulation, or the EU way, which is a heavy-handed regulation? And I think social media, big tech companies, platforms across the world, especially the bigger ones like Google, Meta, etc., coming out and really warning India against a heavy-handed regulation. And they're saying that European Union has been stifling the development and innovation of AI because of its heavy-handed regulation, while US offers a much better environment where there is light touch regulation, but there is also room for innovation. And which of the two, or something in between, a medium touch regulation perhaps that India may adopt? But I think there are enough and more statements which have come out from the IT ministry which are now hinting to a possibility that perhaps up until elections and up until the new government takes office in 2024, we may not have a full-fledged AI regulation. And it's only perhaps in July next year that some sort of a new regulatory framework for AI would come about. At the same time, what Google is also saying is that that it may not be wise for India to categorize or bucket everything that AI does in one single category. And there are different aspects of AI, deepfake being just one of them, where perhaps little heavier regulation may do the job, but then there is a lot more that AI does in addition to miscreants creating some artificial synthetic content out there which can either spread misinformation, disinformation, or confuse people on its veracity and its authenticity. But I think that sort of balance is going to be hard for India to achieve, hard for any country to achieve for that matter. But July is when some sort of a regulation would come in, hopefully. But until then, obviously, we don't know what heavy-handedness or light touch India should look at.
Come July, perhaps some regulation will kick in as far as regulation of AI is concerned.